Welcome back, I'm Clayton Chapman. Today I'm making a delicious caramelized onion and spinach dip, most closely related to the spinach and artichoke dip that we've all grown to love over the years. What I start with are white or yellow onions. This is a winter spinach. This was grown here locally in Nebraska in a greenhouse, so it's hearty. Kitchen staple, garlic confit or roasted garlic, a little herb bundle, fresh thyme and bay leaf, a little bit of local hard cheese, fresh made breadcrumbs, cream cheese, heavy cream, white wine, lemons, fresh herbs, whatever you have access to, in this case chives, parsley, fresh cracked black pepper, butter and salt. First step, I want to small dice all of my onions. So what I like to do when I'm caramelizing my onions is I like to soften them in water first. So water goes in the pan, onions to follow. At this point I'm going to add a healthy pat of butter. So today I'm using these Dutch ovens from our Midwestern friends, Marquette. They're out of Michigan. These little Dutch ovens are pretty sexy little pots here. Herb bundle goes in. Turn this on high heat, put a lid on, keep a lid off, doesn't matter. We just want to cook until our onions are softened and our water is evaporated. In this circumstance, I like to use the spinach because I feel that it's hearty. I like the flavor behind it. But I always like to blanch my greens before I'm putting them in the dip. I'm just going to put my spinach in a pot of boiling salted water, cook till tender. Another reason why I like to do the spinach like this is that I'm also controlling the amount of cook time. Whereas I'm going to fold this in at the last minute right before we're ready to serve. So I know that my spinach isn't going to cook any further past this point. Still full of water. Just squeeze any excess out. I like to put in loads of roasted garlic. No kind of smash. Caramelizes as this is cooking. The onions really take on this creaminess from the caramelization and from the butter. At this point, I'm going to add my white wine. The wine I used is like a California Chardonnay. I'm about ready. Wine's about reduced. In goes our cream. Gonna do the same here. Reduce till nice and thick. Another pinch of salt. My fresh breadcrumbs. Make like a streusel topping on a pie, but a breadcrumb topping for our dip. Lemon zest. Coarse sea salt. Lots of fresh cracked black pepper. Fresh shaved cheese. Mix this together. My cream is reduced by about 3/4. It's become incredibly thick, just to the point of where it's coating the outside of the onions, but that there's not really any additional cream, so it's not soupy at this point. I like to add my cream cheese just in big blocks. A lot of it's gonna melt, some of it's gonna stay in big pads. At this point, I'll turn off my heat, add my fresh herbs. Here's the spinach that I blanched. I like to run my knife over it a few times. Not too fine, just enough to dice the spinach a bit. Stir it all together. So to finish, just reinforcing some of that lemon, a little bit more lemon zest. Fresh shaved cheese. I like to remove my little herb bundle that I put in earlier, the thyme and bay leaf. No one wants to eat that. So one of the great benefits of working with a beautiful enameled cast iron is this can become your serving vessel if you would like it to be. So what I like to do is take my cheese, breadcrumb, zest mixture, sprinkle it over the top. I'm just going to put this in the oven under the broiler to crisp the breadcrumbs and melt the cheese. Dips out of the oven, been under the broiler, breadcrumbs crispy, cheese melted, deliciousness happening. You can serve this really with whatever you want. I have this sourdough boule Just toast it in the oven. It's a nice crispy bread. Serve it with crackers. Serve it with tortilla chips. Serve it with a combination of all the above. Or what else I like to do is I have all these little miniature cast iron Dutch ovens. I like to scoop some out, kind of create little personal dip sets here. It's versatile, utilitarian, delicious, and you can eat it every day. Or you can eat it on game day. So from my kitchen to yours, I hope you enjoy. We'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're enjoying our series, please feel free to hit subscribe below so you can be the first in the loop to join us each week as we release new content. What? That just happened?